Okay, stand-up comedian Andy Dick in trouble again. Arrested for allegedly grabbing the crotch of two men in a bar in West Virginia while still on probation for trying to lower the top of a 17-year-old girl. Andy's in such legal trouble that he's been forced to resort to groping himself. I don't normally do impressions of stand-up comedians, but here's mine of Mitch Hedberg. I was really excited about watching the Golden Globes on television until I realized they weren't talking about Selma Hayek. Jennifer Love Hewitt on the George Lopez show discussing women who glue crystals on their vaginas. She calls this bejazzling your vajayjay. Call me old-fashioned, but I can remember when women got their vaginas bejizzled. So anybody see the trailer, the commercial for From Paris with Love?
Yes, sure.
My first response to that was, why is Vin Diesel wearing a goatee? My second response was, why is John Travolta impersonating Vin Diesel wearing a goatee? And my third response was, is there such a shortage of bad Vin Diesel movies, action movies, that John Travolta needs to step into the breach? So Kanye West was not invited to the Help for Haiti telethon. Apparently somebody was afraid that he'd interrupt George Clooney and say that the Southeastern Asian tsunami was a far worse natural disaster. Osama bin Laden released a new tape threatening America with massive death and destruction unless Conan O'Brien returns to The Tonight Show. George W. Bush upset that Conan O'Brien is getting $32 million for not showing up. He said, hey, I disappeared from the Texas Air National Guard for an entire year. Where's my payout? So Conan's writers moved to California, and 7 months later they're out of a job. But Conan's characters are even in worse straits. The masturbating bear was seen on Hollywood Boulevard with a sign that reads, "We'll jerk off for food." Masturbating bear was asked about the Leno/O'Brien controversy, and he said, Conan O'Brien? I thought his name was Onan O'Brien. It's a biblical joke for all you Baptists. So, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, now forced to do PR for Michael Vick. Pimbot 5000, now doing low-paying jobs, folding shirts at the Gap. His new motto is clothes before hose. Also doing lube jobs at a Jiffy Lube in Encino. You know they had the X-rated video parodies, like parodies of shows like Star Trek. Here's one X-rated video parody I don't want to see. Conan O'Brien. So, how cold has it been lately? It's been pretty tough this winter. It's been so cold that Luke Skywalker bought a Snuggie for his tauntaun. It's been so cold that I actually saw a Richmond flying squirrel de-icing his nuts. So, J.D. Salinger, dead, famous writer, well-known recluse. How reclusive was he? He was so reclusive he didn't show up at his own funeral. Well, not a big market for J.D. Salinger jokes tonight. So, Barack Obama gave a State of the Union address in which he promised to revive the economy, reform health care, rein in the banks, and put a unicorn in everybody's backyard. Chris Matthews said that the State of the Union address made him forget that Barack Obama was a black man for an hour, which was too bad because I had forgotten that Chris Matthews was a jackass for about a week. So Steve Jobs has announced a new computer for Apple. It's called the iPad. I bought one. Unfortunately, I'm still getting cramps, and I still have that not-so-fresh feeling. So Steve Jobs says the iPad will revolutionize the computer industry, especially now that there's an app that'll put a unicorn in your backyard. That's my time. Thank you very much. And